Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Laychuk. As we take time to reflect on what brings us together, we're looking back at some of the stories that celebrated connection and community this year. In one part of the province, that connection actually spans two provinces. When you ask people from Flin Flons where they live, you might get two different answers. That's because the Manitoba-Saskatchewan border cuts right through one part of town. For years, people on the Saskatchewan side have been caught in the crosshairs of jurisdictional confusion. CBC was in the northern city as part of our Communities in Focus initiative. Rosanna Hempel has more on the tale of two cities.
This is Flin Flons, Manitoba, and this is Flin Flons, Saskatchewan. It's one city in two provinces. More than 200 households live in the Saskatchewan end of town. Locally, it's got a few different names.
I call it no man's land.
I always use the word in between.
This is Mark Titoff. He's lived in Flin Flons, Saskatchewan for about 30 years. He has a Saskatchewan driver's license and health card, but he also has a Manitoba postal code, gets cheaper electricity through Manitoba Hydro, and pays municipal taxes to the city of Flin Flons. It all feels like one community, one city. Well, most of the time.
It's the little glitches that arise.
Like the time his family was denied financing for a new car because their Saskatchewan licenses and Manitoba postal code didn't match.
They question us, how you have a health card and a driver's license, but you're Manitoba. No, we're not Manitoba residents, we're Manitoba mailing. And then they ask too many more questions, and then you get you lose your patience after a while.
If you're driving or walking by, you might not notice anything different on the Saskatchewan side until you look a little closer and see those Saskatchewan license plates. Some residents, though, say they felt the border, especially during the month-long wildfire evacuation this spring. Guy Rideout says it was hard to get help from either province because at first, neither would claim responsibility for them. In the end, he got benefits through the Canadian Red Cross in Manitoba.
It was a gong show that was very, very annoying, and it was about a week before we got home I finally got some assistance.
The city of Flin Flons, too, is looking for more funding from the Saskatchewan government for infrastructure and services that people on both sides of the border use, including those in nearby Creighton and Denair Beach, Saskatchewan.
You're using our services. We're a border community. It's not unlike how the deal that you have on the Lloydminster side, except on that side you're providing services to someone else. Here we are, and we need some help with that.
As for Mark Titoff, he's never considered leaving this neighborhood, despite the odd confusion or frustration.
I wouldn't move. This is my home. It's a close-knit community.
His backyard view overlooks both Flin Flons, Manitoba and Flin Flons, Saskatchewan. He hopes everyone sees there's two of them. Rosanna Hempel, CBC News, Flin Flons, Saskatchewan.
Manitoba is home to a booming Filipino population, and even more so in one small town in the southwestern part of our province. The rapidly growing group of newcomers now make up nearly half of the town of Neepawa. And one new business owner is cashing in on the opportunity to highlight her culture and bring a taste of her home country to others. The CBC's Chelsea Kemp has that story.
Frying food up for the lunch rush. It's another busy day at Neepawa's Vigo's Pinoy restaurant. Catherine Vigo opened the restaurant at the start of October in the town of just over 5,600.
I want them to feel like they're just in the Philippines. Everything that they miss in the Philippines, I cook here.
The Filipino population has grown to 2,600. Now, almost half of the town's population. Vigo says that means there's more people looking for a taste of home.
When it comes to dishes, everything is special. It depends on the customers, what they want to order or they want to eat.
Marilyn Cruz says newcomer businesses have doubled in the last decade. She expects those numbers to keep rising as employers explore different immigration pathways to fill labor gaps and community needs.
I see the opportunity for my newcomer entrepreneurs to help meet those expectations, whether it's a senior care store or a new sports store or whatever it is that might be next for Neepawa.
Neepawa Settlement Services Ilse Pineda says Filipinos remain the newcomer majority, but more people are arriving from Mexico, India, Ukraine, and other countries.
It's very safe to being here. Welcome. The community makes you feel very welcome, friendly.
Carmela Comilla runs Lola's Bakery with her family. She says families are choosing Neepawa because it's peaceful and family-oriented, while home to a strong Filipino community.
It feels like you're in the Philippines because you hear them speak Tagalog, you see them Filipinos, and they eat Filipino foods.
Back at Vego's Home Pinoy, business has been booming. Vego is serving Filipino classics alongside dishes like biryani rice, sushi, and takoyaki.
So those are different dishes that the Filipinos doesn't make, but I want everyone to welcome, so I'm making different kinds.
The community's steady growth hasn't come without challenges. Experts say Neepawa needs more housing and daycare spaces. Their hope is local entrepreneurs can help fill those gaps. Chelsea Kemp, CBC News, Neepawa.
For years, their language was dwindling. Fewer people able to speak Cree and share the history that many were trying to hold on to. But now in Opaskwayak Cree Nation, they are reclaiming their culture and language through education. The CBC's Felisha Adam visited the community this fall and brings us that story.
It's getting less and less common. Kiefer Pelly and his grandfather are speaking Cree, a language native to Opaskwayak Cree Nation in northern Manitoba. The only language Wayne Cook grew up with. Now he's hopeful he can pass it down to his grandson.
For me to hear him talk Cree, it's like every little bit is like, slow. One sand, one grain of sand coming back, it's just slow.
Having conversations in Cree?
Yeah.
Stephanie Cook is Pelly's mom. Growing up, learning the language wasn't something that was encouraged.
Hearing my son have that opportunity to be able to speak it freely and to connect, it brings joy, it brings excitement. Have a good call. Okay? All right.
Her son is taught the language every day in school. The students at Joe A. Ross, starting from nursery all the way up to grade 6, have 30 minutes of Cree classes a day. The school also has a Cree immersion program where classes are taught in only Cree.
Osawao, Sipikwa, Sipikwa.
Like this one. The program started 20 years ago after community members saw a decline in Cree speakers and worried the language would be lost. Now, from the over 500 students, close to 200 are in Cree immersion. And what are you doing right now?
Writing Cree words. Nagwan.
I'm really proud. I'm proud of what they can do. Yeah.
Karen McGilvery is the school's principal.
It's hearing them being able to speak, and that's what our goal was, to be able to hear our children speak the language again.
One of the 94 calls to action by the Truth and Reconciliation Commission is for federal government to fund initiatives that protect Indigenous languages in Canada. McGilvery says the program is vital for the future of their community.
Our culture and identity is the language. It is the language and the land. So we bring those concepts together. And we build that so that when the community is starting to learn that, the respect of our language, the respect of our culture, everybody will live a good life. Minopapatisiwin, it's called.
McGilvery says the program is growing.
And to make sure they have enough capacity to teach more students, they're already training Cree-speaking teachers through an apprenticeship program. Felisha Adams, CBC News, Opaskwayak Cree Nation.
All right, so here's a question for you. How far would you go to help a friend? What if it was one who you haven't seen in decades? Well, one Winnipeg man went above and beyond when he donated his kidney to a friend in need, one he hadn't seen since high school. The CBC's Matt Humphrey has the story.
It's not that bad a scar.
No.
Yeah, so Tim's is horizontal and mine's vertical.
Would you give a kidney to a friend you haven't seen in 5 decades?
After our initial getting together, I just went, well, let's at least find out if I'm a match, and sure enough, I was.
Both at 66 years of age, Daryl Schrader feels like he has a new lease on life after getting a kidney from Tim Fraze. They were close at their Altona High School, but hadn't spoken in about 50 years. Around 3.5 years ago, Schrader learned he had polycystic kidney disease.
So it was 2 weeks after that I got my port put in, and I started training on dialysis right away.
A few months after that, reminiscing about his youth, Schrader found Fraze on Facebook.
I wasn't even sure it was him.
Yeah.
Because he had like no hair. He used to have this big head of hair.
The two learned they had type O blood, and Tim felt it was his destiny to give his old friend a kidney.
People that were part of my kidney team said all the way through, you know, there's never a time where you can't say, I'm not doing this anymore. So the pressure wasn't ever about, I have to do this now that I've started.
It was nearly a year and a half of testing and scans to make sure they were a match.
A ton of tests, and I was expecting at some point to get this call from Tim saying, you know what, sorry man, I just didn't make it because I've had this call 3 times already. And so every time I went through a test, it was like, okay, and then finally it's like, we're at the end of testing. And I'm kind of going, this might work.
The friends hope people learn from their story and learn more about kidney donation, a hope shared by Ashley Tobin with the Manitoba Kidney Foundation.
There is such a need here in Manitoba. Living with kidney disease comes with an extreme financial burden. So the longer you're on dialysis, the longer that financial burden is.
Tobin says donating is safer than people often think.
A lot of people can be born with one kidney and not even know that they were born with one kidney. So you can live a fully functioning life with one kidney. You'll lose, on average, about 80% of your kidney function before you'll start to kind of feel that something might be going on.
With dialysis a thing of the past, traveling is easier.
I think you and I going on a road trip would be a very good idea.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We can go crazy, go to like Minot.
Are you sure you want to go down to the States?
Well, let's just tiptoe across the border and get the hell out of there.
Matt Humphrey, CBC News, Winnipeg.
Welcome back. A community garden program in a remote Manitoba First Nation is growing in more ways than one. Poplar River is a fly-in community about 350 kilometers north of Winnipeg on the shores of Lake Winnipeg. It is home to around 1,200 people, but access to fresh food is limited. The CBC's Josh Crabb introduces us to a father and son who are trying to change that.
Oh, nice!
It's a harvest one season in the making. Every fall for nearly a decade, people in Poplar River First Nation in eastern Manitoba have been reaping the rewards at no cost. A tub full of corn on the cob, among the vegetables grown and then delivered straight to people's homes by this father-son duo.
It's an unbelievable feeling to be able to work with your son, I think.
Kelly Hindmarch and his son Julius put locally grown food on tables in the Fly-In First Nation. Kelly's father taught him how to grow vegetables. Now he's passing on those skills to his son.
Yeah, and I'm probably the youngest gardener in Poplar River.
Together, they help maintain more than 30 home gardens located in people's yards. Some people here even grow grapes. Kelly and Julius also take care of the community garden. They both find helping the community healing.
I don't mind it. It keeps me away from bad habits.
While a federal subsidy helps keep costs down for fresh food sold at the northern store, the garden gives people another option. They grow pumpkins, potatoes, tomatoes, onions, carrots, cucumbers, and a local favorite, green beans.
Lots of people like beans around here. Go with their moose, that's why.
It's all part of Poplar River's Lands program. Chief Vera Mitchell says it makes a difference for people in the community.
People have little gardens that they plant stuff, but this communal garden is been beneficial. We pull our funding together so that he can do it full time.
Along with the vegetables, the community garden itself is also growing, with expansion plans in the works to make it even bigger for next growing season.
The community garden right now is about 1 acre, and we're in the works of increasing the size to 3 acres.
They're also hoping to add 2 temperature-controlled greenhouses to grow even more vegetables. Poplar River is also opening a butcher shop in this building where people will be able to get wild meat and fish.
The meat shop will be running through the fall and part of the winter.
Food from outside the First Nation comes in on the winter road, by boat, and by plane. Julius says gardens help cultivate a culture of healthy eating and food security.
I would think it's pretty good if younger generations get involved in gardening because of climate change and global change around the world right now.
He worries that could make it more difficult and more expensive to get food to his remote community, which is why he says sowing the seeds for a more sustainable future is so important. Josh Crabb, CBC News, Poplar River First Nation.
They have been heralded as one of Canada's most prolific and outspoken punk bands. After a long hiatus, Winnipeg's Propagandhi released a new song this past year with a strong political message. The CBC's Jim Agapito sat down with the band.
Arguably one of the biggest political punk bands in the world released their first song in 8 years. And guess what? They're from Winnipeg. I went down to Propagandhi's jam space to talk about the new song, their upcoming album, and the state of worldly affairs. You just wrote the song At Peace, and it's your first song you've released in 8 years. What was the writing process like for that song?
You know, like Chris and I, you know, like we pick each other up, start talking about everything that's bothering us, get here, see Jord, start it all over again right where we started. You know what I mean? Then everyone's all amped up, and then we start practicing, and the ideas start going around, and then stuff starts showing up in lyrics, and like you can see yourself, like I can see like us reflected in Chris's lyrics. He could probably see himself reflected in my lyrics. And
like if there was a formula or something, it'd be so much easier, but it's just everything's such a struggle for us. Like we have to struggle against our own musical inability and our own inability to string words together and even probably spell or use punctuation to get to where we want to go. By the time you're done, you have no idea how you got there.
Maybe not quite thriving, but a buoyant higher back.
How then have you changed as a band in the last 8 years?
Well, the ravages of time.
Yeah.
On us.
Yeah, I mean, we've aged quite a bit, and it has repercussions.
After a bunch of decades of that wear and tear, I kind of went backwards and then sort of reevaluated, okay, lighter is maybe okay, make things less enduring on the body, and then it's less enduring on the mind.
I think we've always had this tendency to ratchet up the speed, even when it wasn't necessary, just to impart this sense of energy and power that appeals to us, mostly because of the music we grew up on. But on this record, I felt like we were consciously trying to let's dial it back, and then maybe dial it back even more out of our comfort zone and see what we could do.
How does your music reflect today's political climate?
Maybe it less reflects like a current political climate, and more it's like the psychology represented on the record is a product of an ongoing political climate that's been going on since we've become aware of how the world actually works, and going back hundreds and hundreds of years.
The idea of how using art and music as a form of resistance in today's day and age, why is that so important to do?
hopefully it inspires somebody to get involved in their community or go do something about it, or even just pick up someone's spirit somewhere if they're feeling like they're giving up or.
You have to figure out how to live a somewhat meaningful life. I find living under the current system we've been born into pretty humiliating. You have to find some hope or purpose in a world that's so chaotic and currently on such a downswing that it's very hard to know what to do. ultimately that's what we've always done.
How does then music help those situations if it does that at all?
I think the reaction so far to the song At Peace, there has been like a sense that people are seeing themselves in the song in terms of the psychic toll that world events have taken on them. And sometimes just hearing somebody put your internal chaotic thoughts into words that resonate, you just get this little lift just knowing that somebody else is seeing the world for what it is instead of the world for what it isn't.
How do you navigate like this world where you have corporate interests into the music and stuff?
It's very difficult because those companies have essentially won, and there's no real viable underground sort of alternate sort of routes that you can go and just plug yourself into. And we're at the point where we're above ground, everything that we do, and so it's very tricky. And I think we're just trying to, figure out the least crappy ways to kind of move ourselves ahead.
Why do you think a punk band from Manitoba has had such a big global reach?
I think being from Winnipeg is more about not being from Southern California than anything else. Like, it's just the way people approach things here in general, at least in the music scene, how we came up Winnipeg, people were not really looking to stomp on each other to climb the ladder.
If there's one thing Propagandhi can do, it's amp up their listeners with their songs and riffs. From an undisclosed jam spot in Winnipeg, Jim Agapito, CBC News.
And finally for us, after visiting 30 countries, it was Canada and Winnipeg that won her heart. Now a woman is sharing her Japanese culture through a bakery and restaurant. Shannah-Lee Vidal brings us her story.
3 years ago, Yuka Katahira started up her business, Yuka's Bakery. She worked in a shared commercial kitchen, selling her goods at markets and pop-ups. Now, she's opening her own Japanese bakery and restaurant in Winnipeg's West End neighborhood.
Not so many people doesn't know what is a Japanese baking. I started my own Japanese bakery because I already know the flavors.
Born in Japan, Katahira had ambitions of becoming a professional motorcycle racer like her father. But injuries sidelined that dream, so she grabbed her passport and began a global trek, traveling to more than 30 countries. Unexpectedly, she found work as a pastry chef, and baking revved up a new passion.
Lots of people like cute things, so have a bear on the face is really cute. That attracts people too. Personally, I like cute things too.
While traveling, she visited Winnipeg and liked it so much she never left.
I like Winnipeg more than bigger city because I grew up in a very busy place.
But she discovered there was a missing ingredient to this recipe.
When I came to Winnipeg, I get to know it's not so many Japanese populations. And I couldn't find authentic Japanese bakery. When I come here, everything too sweet for me, and if I can introduce Japanese baking, and people get to know a little part of our cultures.
The items on her menu are a callback to the foods she grew up with.
Cream bun is most popular, so I use the cream bun for my logo. It's full of Japanese custard cream inside, and not overly sweet, but it's very rich. We have a bear sweet roll that's very fluffy, bun, nothing inside, slightly sweet and a cute face on top. Tonkatsu and gyoza, that's a dumpling, and we have a korokke. Tea is very popular in Japan, and especially my dad family side has tea on the tea garden near Mount Fuji area, so we can get the tea from there as well.
Food has become Katahira's love language to the place that won her heart.
And maybe I can share the little part of my culture through food.
The opening of Yuka's Bakery is seasoned with extra support, thanks to a visit from Mom and Dad who came across the ocean for the big moment.
Hopefully I can support the community and work together and grow together.
Shannah-Lee Vidal, CBC News, Winnipeg.
Well, thank you for sharing some time with us this holiday season, and of course, throughout the entire year. From all of us at CBC Manitoba, have a happy holiday and all the best in 2026. Have a great night.